It is insight o'clock. And I've come to tell you that you can't avoid stress. You can only make it a goal to keep everyday stress at a very low level. To know more about today's topic, stay tuned as I'll be right back. Hello, welcome to yet another exciting episode of Insight. Thank you so much for joining today's show. It's really amazing to have you guys joining the show. My name is Olasumbo Akinola, and the topic of today's episode of Insight is stress management. In a life full of change and chaos, and when I say change and chaos, then definitely it would have a tell on our human body. The human body will feel it. Every part of our body, the mind, the brain, the body, our health, everything will feel it. And that is when people say, okay, the changes in my job has made me so stressed. The course in this place has made me so stressed. So let's be real. We cannot say people do not undergo stress. It is not possible. Even babies, sometimes it is stressful for them to crawl. It is stressful for them when they start learning how to walk, but they never stop doing it because it is something they need to do. So if you're doing a job and then your job is stressful, it is because you just need that job to keep your body and souls together. And even if you're working on a project, you definitely need to develop yourself to improve yourself in that aspect. And sometimes it can be stressful because you might need to read, you might need to make research, and that one can be stressful as well. Nothing comes on a platter of gold. So let's be real, life can be stressful. That is the fact, and not just the big things that causes stress. It is not just the big things in life that causes stress. It's not until you carry axe and you decide to divide trees or something. It's not until that happens. Life every day demands and pressure and hassles can cause stress too. And when you're stressed, your body responds by making hormones that build extra energy, flow, and strength. And this is called the flight fight response. When you're stressed, your body releases some kind of hormones that is extra energy, the kind of energy that will match your sleepless nights, your stressful brain, like the way you stress every part of your body. Then your focus, when you are stressed, you tend to focus more. You focus, and also strength, because you cannot say, oh, no one can ever tell me they've never undergone stress. But when people undergo stress, they develop more strength. How does this strength develop? How does this energy, extra energy develop? How does this focus develop? It's developed due to the hormones. Like there is a response called the flight fight response, which emerged from this hormone I recently mentioned. And like I said earlier, you can't avoid stress in life. Babies even undergo stress. And you can only do things to make it on low levels. And that is why I've come with some tips on how you can manage stress. I know some people who don't have their 6 hours sleep at night. Why? And let's not even mention Lagosians, because Lagosians don't have enough sleep. Aside other people in other states here in Nigeria or in other busy parts of the world, Lagosians, using them as a case study, even children in Lagos at 6 a.m., a child is already picked by a school bus at 6 a.m. And then I wonder, what time does this child wake up? At 6 a.m., such child should still be sleeping or should just be waking up from sleep. So how come a child is dressed for school and already in a school bus as at 6 a.m.? And same thing as parents, same thing as guidance, same thing as teenagers, same thing as toddlers, as all other age range. And that is why I have come to enlighten you all on how you can manage stress. How can you manage stress? My first point here is balance work and play. Sometimes when we undergo too much stress, we tend to feel some headache. You start feeling headache, you start feeling feverish, and then that is when you say, oh, malaria is here again. No, sometimes it is not just malaria. Sometimes you need to rest. You need to just relax your brain. Let your brain calm down. There are times whereby people stress their brain and then they begin to feel this headache and they say, oh, let me use this drug, let me use that. Sometimes you just need to play. At that time, just relax your head. Like do something that would even involve you cracking your brain or you stressing your brain. So you balance work and play and work on your tasks and goals. And through that, when you are able to play, when you are able to work on tasks, you balance it. It is not every time you're always on your laptop, you're always having meetings, you're always working. Like, see, everything in this life isn't just about work. You need to play. You need to play. Aside having the fun part of life, you need to pity yourself and play. Also, plan your day. Some people are very, very bad at planning. Sometimes they need to like use a stone to kill two birds, but some people they will rather use five stones to kill just one bird. No, you need to plan your day, because if you're unable to plan your day, if you're able to strategize your plan and movement, then definitely you just feel like, okay, you're always busy, you're always wasting your time, and it is not yielding things as fast as you want. It is not yielding positive things as you like, as you wish. So you need to plan your day. You can either use a calendar or use an app to keep track of your daily schedule. When you do that, you are able to achieve things. You're able to work at a specific time, then finish your work at a specific time, then do other things and also relaxing, getting some sleep, eating, cooking, and doing some other things, hanging out and doing some other things you feel you want to do. Also, stick to your plan. If you are someone whereby okay, by 6 a.m. you wake up, 7 a.m. you're out of your house, or you're back in your house, like stick to your plan have been working for you. If there is a plan you've been using for a long time, please, it's high time you just stick into it. I know that plan has been giving you enough time to rest, and it has not really been stressing your mental health, your health generally. So just stick to that plan if you know that plan is working for you. So planning is not good if you do not do what is planned. I want to emphasize on it again. Planning is not good if you do not do what is planned. So if you plan on something, if you start planning on something you never planned, then obviously, take for instance now, you plan going for a meeting and then a friend calls you like, okay, there is this, and you haven't planned what your friend has called you for. And it would alter what you already planned for yourself. Obviously, stick to your old plan. You don't have to change plans every time. Now, that's why I said lay out your plans, plan your day, and stick to your plan. My third point is stick to your plan. Planning is good, very, very good, if you do what you've planned for yourself. My fourth point is ask for help when you need it. In this life, you will just stress yourself. And you hear medical personnel saying, oh, when you're in the age of 40, anything from age 40, then people begin to contact diseases. That's when different sicknesses shows up. Like, it is not until you reach age 40 you start carrying your health at hand. Not even in a country whereby there is no stable health insurance and there is no stable health services. So right from time you see, like right from your teenage days, you can just start to like manage yourself, manage your plans, manage your health. So there are some people that will say, oh, I will do this. You as a lady, you go to work, you take care of your children, you do your house chores, you do your responsibility as a wife, and then see, you need to ask for help. You being a man, being a woman does not matter. If you know you need an help, ask for the help. Ask for help at school, at work, grade, like schoolwork, grade, and test is a big stress for some people. So if you know this is something, there is something you need to do, and then you can ask for help, please make sure you ask for this help. If you know this thing will stress you and then you can afford asking for help, you can afford, like, you have someone who can help you come in that position, ask for that help. It is not a big deal if you ask for help, and it isn't a death sentence either. The next point is use the positive energy of stress. Some people fail to use the positive energy of stress. And why am I saying some people fail to use the positive energy of stress? Don't put things off until the last minute. You don't have to put things off until the last minute. So when you are being stressed, put the positive energy on it. You cannot be stressed twice and then nothing positive comes out from that stress. Please, if you know something will stress you and you know, okay, you are doing this particular task and you know you are stressing yourself on that task, please try as much as possible to put positive energy on that thing so that it would yield a positive result. You can't imagine you yourself stressing yourself and then when the result comes out, it's nothing. The result is the job itself, not the stress you put into it, not even the responsibility you put into it. Employees are looking for results, bosses are looking for results, teachers are looking for a result. So if you keep telling your teacher, I did not read, I did not sleep all through the night, I could not eat, I was busy, I was working, and then there is nothing to show for it. Seriously, you've wasted your effort and then you've stressed yourself for nothing. My last point is deal with problems as they come up. If you're someone who procrastinate, please, I need you to stop procrastinating and then you deal with problems as they are coming up. Some people, they don't deal with problems as the problems are coming up. They will rather make the problem accumulate. So when it accumulates, they will not be like, oh my God, where do I start from? My brother, you need to start from anywhere because as the problem was coming up, you were not doing anything. And then when the problem has grown to be a very big stuff, that's when you start thinking of, oh my God, if only multiple, you start from somewhere. You start from somewhere. So if you don't want a very huge problem for yourself, and then when huge problem comes, you know the stress that would come with settling that problem will be times 10, times 50, times 20, times 50. So you need to deal with problems as they come so that you won't be too stressed when you have to deal with it. And that would be all on today's episode of Insight. And I really hope my show today was very, very insightful. If it is insightful, please do not forget to comment down below. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, that is like, and do not forget to share for others to enjoy. I remain your humble Olasumbo Akinola. I am wishing you a pleasant evening. Bye.